Hey everybody, this is take two at the Nudist Buddhist campground. There's John. And over there's Dutch. Hi Dutch.
Wave, Dutch, wave, you dumb dog.
He's looking at the birdies flying around. And there's the chickens over there. I hope you can see them. I can't see them where I'm sitting. There's railings and oh, there they are. I'll look down there. And there's a bunch of eggs in the yard because we don't know how old the eggs are. But the chickens will eat them, so we give them to the chickens. You got to bust them and then the chickens will eat them. But, man, I hope... Well, they've been hiding their eggs. It's an Easter egg hunt for John. But he says he thinks he figured out where they laid them. Hopefully he can gather up a few because I like them eggs a lot better than store eggs. They taste so much better. It's crazy. And you can tell by looking, too, the yolks are like orange instead of yellow, you know. Man, they taste so much better. Anyway, this is the Nudist Buddhist campground. It was originally the home that me and John grew up in. I think you were 12 when they moved here, I think.
It's probably something like that.
And I was born here. And not in this place, but there was a house up front there. And it's gone now because it had termite damage and some rot and stuff, and bad wiring, and just it was a hazard. So John tore it apart. But after our parents died, they left the house to the kids, and we already had places to live. So we turned this into the Bikers of El Repute clubhouse, which was more or less an internet thing we did. And we ended up having, I think we counted at one time 230-some members. But since it was on the internet, they were from all over the world. Like, we had guys from Ireland and Australia and everything fly in and bring a bike and ride with us, didn't we, John?
Yep.
It was freaking awesome. At one time, we filled this whole yard up with tents. And filled that whole street up with bikes. And people was calling the sheriff and everything. It was scaring them to death. We had a big sign up front that said, "Welcome home, Bikers of El Repute." And it was pretty funny because half of my family works for the police station, you know. And so they'd tell us, you know, hey, we're getting calls. All this stuff going on that wasn't really going on. The only thing that we did that we shouldn't have probably been doing was setting off bottle rockets in a campfire we had in the back. Remember? We had a campfire out back here, and we decided to set off a bunch of stupid fireworks we had sitting around, which was probably dangerous and stupid, but we were having a good time, you know, crazy bikers. Anyway, of all the bikers, I was the second youngest one, and so obviously they were pretty getting up there. And now over the time, they got to where a lot of them weren't riding anymore. Some of them sold their bikes, and especially long distance riding. Because I mean, we had people riding from Wyoming coming over here. You know, they were coming from miles and miles around. Like I said, Australia and Ireland.
I think it all knocked off when they kicked us out of Polar Bear.
Yeah.
At the time, everything just quit.
Yeah. There was a thing called the Polar Bear Challenge. You had to ride your bike when it was below freezing, or at least freezing or below. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad we don't do it anymore. Because, man, it was cold too. Whew! But, yeah, we had a little trouble and kind of got kicked out of it because he was acting like bikers, I guess. I don't know.
Well, we were having fun with it. We wanted to have fun, and evidently the guy they gave it to run it wasn't no fun. And he got mad because I handed out trophies. He got mad. Everything you did, he got mad.
Yeah, he didn't seem to like it very much.
He didn't like it that we could ride the bikes in the winter, and he couldn't.
Yeah, well, anyway, so when that ended, John had the idea he wanted to put a cabin in. He built this cabin. It's actually it's a camper, small camper that he kind of built around it and put a porch back here on it and made it into a cabin. and the ex-wife thought that we had tons of Asian girls in and out of here all the time, which is not entirely true. But anyways, she one time in a hissy fit called this the Nudist Buddhist campground. I thought it was hilarious, and I said, John, we got a new name. Since we don't have the Bikersville Repute anymore, now we'll have the Nudist Buddhist campground, and that's what we've called it ever since. But all it is basically, usually it's just me and John and Dutch, and we just come here for a day or two and have a steak, maybe two, and then once in a while we'll have a friend over, and it different people, and today is gonna be JD. I think JD's coming today. We're gonna have steaks, and well, it's been 6 minutes. I'm gonna wrap this little thing up. So yeah, say bye to everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah. All right. So we'll see y'all later. Hope you guys have a good weekend yourselves.